it's been spring, not for a super long time, but it's already heating up out there. Maybe, I don't know, the weather giving you flashbacks to last summer.
Yeah, that's because 2023 stands out as the warmest year on record, at least globally. Here in Albuquerque, at least, it was tied for the 8th warmest year since 1900. For some, though, it was downright dangerous.
Yeah, a study released by the CDC last week shows emergency room visits for heat-related illnesses increased in 2023 compared to the previous 5 years. And what do you know? New Mexico was one of the states with the highest rate of visits. Cassie Foote looked at how this heat really impacted New Mexicans and how the CDC and also local emergency rooms, Cassie, are already getting ready for another scorcher out there.
Yeah, along with that study, the CDC and NOAA released new tools to protect people from the heat. The first is called Heat Risk. It provides a 7-day forecast for people across the country, plus a scale showing the potential dangers of heat and humidity. And that pairs with the CDC's Heat Risk dashboard. You just type your zip code in the search bar here and see the real-time forecasted heat risks and how to stay safe, including information on how medicines may interact with the heat and places to stay cool. A warm spring day at Albuquerque's Tingley Beach. Good for catching up with friends and, if you're lucky, catching dinner.
I love it.
That is the fish.
But soon the heat will separate the casual from the serious fisherman.
Love it. Been doing it since I was probably about 10. I'm not going to tell you how old I am now.
Brian Harrington says he'll come out here all summer.
I'm hardcore. I just keep drinking a lot of water. Lots of it. I could drink 2 or 3 gallons easy. May feel like a camel, but that's okay.
Kylan Stone Street has a different motive. She's 8 months pregnant and doesn't venture far from her spot under the tree.
I'm trying to find shade and stuff is really important. It's just been getting in the sun, I'll get too lightheaded.
Water and shade, 2 essentials, especially for what's to come. You probably already know 2023 was hot, and the National Weather Service expects this year to be the same, if not hotter. The team at UNM Hospital is getting ready.
Around this time of year, we go and make sure that we can get buckets of ice to cool people down and sort of get ready for that.
John Femling is an emergency medicine doctor. He says last year was busy, with more people in the ER with severe heat injuries.
What I saw a lot of last year seemed to be like thermal injuries from things like being on the roads. So like motorcycles or people who had fallen or collapsed and were on sidewalks or the roads, just getting cooked and having really bad thermal burns from that.
And it wasn't just in Albuquerque. According to our state's Department of Health, in July of 2023, we had 450 heat-related emergency visits and more than 900 between April and September. That's more than double the number recorded during that stretch in 2019. But there are ways to stay safe: water, shade, and light clothing. Things to think about even now.
This is the time of year, and even like that kind of September time as well, where people think they're going to be totally fine, but it doesn't take much to get caught out on a pretty hot day and get pretty warm.
The National Weather Service also says this summer could feel longer. Reps say monsoon, which usually cools us down, could come a bit later this year. But back to staying safe, if you feel like you're getting overheated, Dr. Femling says shade, drinking water, and actually putting water on you can help. If you stop sweating and start vomiting and you just cannot get cooled down, that's when you need to head to the emergency room. Back to you.